Monday session. Every Monday session we have the talk of the Monday. And now, as we become parents and I am a father, so the lecture of today will be about the power of fatherhood. What does it mean to be a father? It's an experience I cannot tell you unless you are a father. And what comes with that experience when you are meeting your child, your newborn? What power can come with it? A lot of power. You say no sound. Sure. Well, the audio is there. It should be there. The sound on Instagram. Mathilde, can you check, please? Now, how is it, the sound on Instagram? And on Facebook, on YouTube, I hope the sound is good. Yes, sound good here on the Crowdcast. So, apology Instagram if its sound is not showing. I'll continue with the talk. So, in today's session, as I entered the fatherhood experience, a fatherhood energy, and Mathilde is the motherhood, of course. Meeting your newborn child, it's a phenomena experience, definitely. You cannot describe it till you experience it, definitely. And the moment you hold the child in your hand is completely different. Yes, it is on Instagram. But when you have your own account, you don't see it. You need to go from another account. The moment you hold the child, everything before that is preparation and you are thinking and you're anticipating. But the moment you hold the child or you look at the child, hello everyone, you have an tremendous amount of unconditional love, new level open. Immediately it's just like a new level of unconditional love just opened. I always talk about unconditional love. I always talk about pure essence. And I always say that there is always depth and depth for unconditional love. When you are meeting with your newborn and with their innocent, in their state, they are in an ultimate state of innocent, pure innocent. They have no idea, there is no judgment, there is no conditioning, nothing. They are emanating literally pure unconditional love, the love of creation that flows from the divine, just flowing through them unconditionally, because they have no condition, no story, and nothing. And they're not really smiling when they come. They are mostly crying or yawning or sleepy. Yet they will give you this experience of unconditional love, and you feel that you just want to love this being, and you don't know why. Even you understand that it's your child, but you don't have the grasp of what does mean your child. Just an amount of love, and you want to support this being forever it takes. And that power is so powerful for the person. It take you into next level of state. Take you the power. And all, in my experience, all your personal desire naturally, automatically subside. All your ego needs, whatever is your need. So you're hungry, you're tired, whatever it is. When the child is crying, you want to feed the child, you want to clean, you want to go and clean all the poops and everything. And you have all your concept about the ego, about I wanted this, I wanted that, it just goes into the window. And comes with the strengths. There is a bigger part of strengths become available, and yet in the same time you sort of automatically start learning from the child to be innocent, to be demanding love in that sense, yet you are emanating unconditional love. It's like automatically the love is coming. Even the child is not demanding, is not saying anything. It just naturally automatically, because it's emanating this love, the love is being received. Everyone around the child is like, oh, love you, and so on. It automatically, the child is not even asking for it. And give you this expanded state of consciousness. If we are the children of the divine, if we are all, every time we come on earth, children of this life, if we enter that innocent state, we can also automatically receive it from life, and life provide to us automatically, unless our ego mind and those very specific desire that start coming, clouding our innocent state, childlike or newborn innocent state. And when you combine this with the power of fatherhood and experiencing unconditional love, when you are a father, or when, of course, when you are a mother, it's almost the same, I would say. But the difference is I haven't carried the child, so for me it's more of a new experience of touching the child, where the mother, of course, carried the child, so you have felt the child from the day one, I would say. Not day one, maybe a couple of months. But when the child in your hand, and you have this fatherhood energy of taking responsibility, and all your desire of your ego desire go into windows, and you giving all the power and supporting this child. And when you combine it with the innocent, it's like infinite power you're receiving. And when you realize that all this power being directed, being fueled by unconditional love, by a next level of understanding of unconditional love, just pure love, like cannot be explained, I cannot tell you. Hello, Anissa. Pure love, just like, and you are ready to not sleep, not to do anything, just feel it, just keep hugging this beautiful innocent child and feeling this love. And in few moments I felt the word of the Sufis when they said intoxicated with love. I was like drunk in love. It was amazing. It is, I cannot explain it to you. I'm saying word, but the experience has to be felt, has to be experienced. You need to go and become mother or father and get your first child, and then come back to me and tell me, George, yes, I got what you're saying. Wow, what is this? So today's session, we're going to call upon the fatherhood energy, and I want to do some very advanced practice. I want to go to the sun. So if you know about Monday sessions, it's we call them spiritual gym session. I want to go to the sun as the father energy of this life experience, as the mother is the Mother Earth energy. And Mathilde telling me about 8-8 Sirius. Yes, and 8-8 is coming soon, a couple of weeks. 8-8, where the other father sun called the Sirius sun called the spiritual sun. And our own version in our physical reality, our sun is our father energy. So it becomes like the father and the mother energy. And the sun provide, of course, connect also with those stars, provide spiritual energy. And in this state, the father become like the providing spiritual energy, and the mother providing the life energy. So if you can see, very similar to the man and woman. So the woman hold the fetus or the embryo and give life, where the father at the beginning gave the birth of the semen, and then step aside, awaiting and still holding space, while the woman carrying life. But both of them are working together. If you look at it, it looks like the earth and the sun. And that's why in many spiritual tradition, they consider the sun is the father and the mother is the earth. So today, I'm going to the sun. We'll go together to the sun. The sun, in many channeling that I have received and I connected, one of the name that humanity called the sun is Sol, S-O-L in Latin. And the full-fledged name of this consciousness of the sun is a conscious being, similar to the earth is conscious mother. It's not just a rock, it's a conscious being, it's a full being who's hosting other being like us. All of them are part of the creation, part of the divine creation, so don't get confused. But still, every part of it has consciousness. Every small of all this creation, consciousness, smaller and bigger, and the biggest consciousness is God, is source, of course. But the small part is your family, is your small family. So the sun full name is Solari Logos, if you haven't heard about it, if you want to use this name. It's an ancient name that humanity give to the sun, being channeled by people, most probably, or being given by some angelic realms. So Solari Logos, and if you look at it in Latin, it means the greater consciousness of the soul of the sun. And when you call Solari Logos, you're connecting with the heart of the sun, very specifically through the heart of the sun, with the consciousness of the sun, with the very specific things called the Solari golden light body. So as we have physical body from the earth provided with the element of the earth, if you know the element of the earth, water, air, soil, all these, and you have the element of the spiritual to continue your energy body, which is called the light body. And this light body can connect with many dimensions, many qualities. The first quality that you can expand, like Christ-like, if you know Christ consciousness, high energy, is the Solari golden diamond light body of diamond is advanced. Let's stay with Solari golden light body. So we have an energy body, spiritual body, similar to the physical body, and those body as part of the spiritual body connected firstly with the sun before connecting with anything else. So before you connect even to the cosmos, to divine, you have layers and layers. One of the layers that is a gate where all this energy comes through to us is the sun heart. And when you connect with Solari Logos as Father, as a spiritual energy gate to you, you can awaken your light body, which is a solar golden light body. And in one of my experience, I experienced in dream state, where I was focusing on Solari Logos and expanding my light body to expand. I have evolved enough on my physical body, emotional body, and mental body, and start working on my spiritual body, which is the light body. I experienced that in my astral state, in my dream, I've been thrown from my space, from my house, let's say, in a ball of light. And this ball of light, it looks like a torus. And inside I have my astral body, which is transparent like physical body. I am inside a ball of light. And I'm being thrown and being sucked or directed toward the sun. And I'm welcoming my other aspect, which is the Father spiritual energy of the sun, as a gate to transmute my limitation to the highest spiritual energy. And the moment I start become closer and closer, my heart and crown become very intense. I'm going to do this in today's session to call upon the Father energy and the Sun energy to awaken your astral and specifically solar golden light body. And I come closer to the sun and I start feeling the intensity, not the heat. I know that the sun for us, it sounds hot, But when you look at it as a spiritual energy, it's not hot. It's an intense electrifying. It's full of energy. And I entered the sun, and the sun was calling me, recognizing that I am connected with the sun. And in that recognition, that it's a gate to connect me to a higher aspect. In order to exit your solar system, you need the sun gate. If you understand what this means, solar system, if you want to connect with the stars, you want to connect with higher dimension, one of the gates, higher self and so on, and one of the gates will be the sun heart. And you need to be aware of that to utilize this gate. And it came closer and became so intensify experience to the sun heart. And when I entered, I felt electricity, full on, from the crown all the way to the heart and the whole spine. And in that intense experience, and I'm feeling electricity buzzing all over. You can call it like Kundalini, but not the earth Kundalini. It's like electric spiritual Kundalini, from above instead of from below. And then I entered, and the sun welcomed me. And it's like, welcome to my heart. I gift you so it's mine, or it's to belong to us, all of us, your solar golden light body. And then I remember as I entered the heart, and I threw out from the crown of the sun. It's a very psychedelic experience. You can visualize it with me if you want. And thrown out of the sun crown. And I was full of electricity, and my astral body, it has more electric and golden line in it. And the ball of light around me, it has more shape of, if you know it, the Merkaba, sacred geometry, and it has full golden energy in it. And in that state, I was feeling the power that returned back to me from that experience. And the sun was saying, Solari Logos, I gift you so it's mine, it's ours, but we need to be aware of it and activate it. There is many ways to activate it. One of them is to call upon the heart of the sun and return and remember and recognize that it's a gate, it's a father-son, and it's connect you with all those spiritual aspects. And you cannot ignore it. If you ignore it, it's as if you say, I want to connect with God, but I don't want to connect with any of creation of God. That is very biased if you're doing that. I love God, I love all the divine, I love all the unconditional love, I hate people. That is very biased. You cannot do that. That doesn't work. All creation is creation of the divine. And all those big aspects are part of creation of divine, and they are gates. Earth, you cannot say, I'm not going to connect with earth. I connect only with divine. You live on earth. All the elements of earth, you use them to live. You breathe the air. You cannot survive without breathing the air. You drink the water, you eat all these elements. You cannot say, I don't want them, I am indistant, only divine. It doesn't work. You have to have both of them, because you are having a physical experience with a spiritual experience. So the physical experience is respected, fully on is respected. And in between, so many of those gate, which is the first one, the sun. Without the sun, we literally die. All life on earth cannot sustain without the sun. Zero. Cannot do it. For many reasons, for the electromagnetic waves, for the rotation. The earth has to rotate around the sun. If it does not rotate around the sun, it vanishes in this space. We cannot. We'll be frozen ball of planet. So when you recognize this, you are welcoming those gates. And when you welcome them, you recognize that they gift you, those gates, the sun, most important aspect of your spiritual connection. And one of them, once you welcome the sun energy, the golden spiritual light body from the sun, that electrifying, powerful golden energy in your light body, that energy will give you the power when you're doing your meditation, or any your spiritual experience, or your astral travel, will give you the power to have a vessel, to have a vehicle, to have an energy state, the solar light body, to travel and utilize experience through the stars, through the higher dimension, all the way to your higher self and even beyond your higher self. You want to communicate with higher realms, you require to have an expanded state of light body. And this is one most important way to activate them. All this I would like to work on it today, and including at the end when we have it, we collect this golden light body, the father energy, the power of the responsibility and passion and focus, and as if you're having a child, and then we're going to merge it with your inner child that's always within us. We are always born anew to the earth, to the life, and naturally demanding support, not desire of the ego. So I want to have a relationship, I want love, I want money, I want cars, those are ego stuff. They are lovely, beautiful experience earth, but most important before that, before any of those conditioning, you're requesting them because you are conditioned by society. If you are not conditioned by society, you will be like a new child. The new child will just emanate unconditional love and receive life experience, food and a poop whenever you want. So it's always welcome, and every time when the newborn poop, the parent will celebrate. Can you imagine? So when I experience it. It's poop, good. That means digesting. We're going to embody this experience that unconditionally supported, not for your ego, supported for life, supported to be neutral, to be celebrating love as unconditional love, life, being. I wanted to embody this, and wherever you go, as if you are carrying this unconditional love and you are allowed to be. And your ego will not interfere on you in this state. Your natural state will be expressed through you. As a newborn has no ego, only unconditional love. And the people around you, when you are in that state, they just want to support you. They just want to celebrate you. And wherever you go with your smile or not smile, just innocent state, newborn state, people will just give you food or support or love or whatever it is. And all your programming, drop them, all of this ego, I have to get this and this and this. No, you don't need. You need love, you need to be supported, you need to allow yourself to be wherever you are. And be this childlike newborn, yet carrying within you this experience, this spiritual fatherhood, golden energy that drive you to experience, share unconditional love and receive unconditional love.
Last session was about the earth.
And of course, Mathilde was talking about the last session about the earth. Of course, I knew that I didn't watch it, to be honest. I knew that Mathilde, she have done something about birthing to the earth and motherhood or Mother Earth energy as connecting with Mother Earth as a female energy, mother energy. And now we're combining it with this fatherhood energy and also newborn energy. So we have the Trinity now. Motherhood, fatherhood, motherhood as life, physical life and birthing, fatherhood as this powerful responsibility and spiritual connection, and newborn as we, the children, experiencing life and being supported by life, by mother and father, by the earth and the sun, by the physical reality and by the spiritual forces. And we are innocent like newborn, not with the ego. Catch yourself when you're needing sometimes. If you ask yourself, if I'm a newborn, would I need this? If it's really supporting you, it's really food and love and comfort and easiness and and experiencing life. Yes, if it's needs like ego, new car, bigger car, loving relationship that he loves me and part me, take me around, it's an ego. Love as a partner is different than having the relationship that you want in your own desire. If you have questioned it quickly, you'll find that difference between experiencing sharing love, between seeking love as a relationship or needing relation. I need to be. If you're newborn, you don't need it. You be, and people around you comes to you. Allow yourself to be like newborn like, and you become a source of unconditional love. Share it, because you have no judgment. You just share unconditional love, and automatically it returns. Everyone around you will just celebrate you are pooping. You poop, you vomit, and people celebrate like a new child. From earth, from the sun, from physical reality, from spiritual forces. Much love. Thank you for listening to my intro.
Next session is 8/8.
The next session, which is all this is nice, this preparation, I haven't thought about it. The next session is 8/8, Sirius Lion Gate, which is Sirius star. You can add it the Lion Gate as Delirium. They are connected with the lion, with the lion, Philin. But it's about the Sirius star in alignment, a certain alignment called 8/8. And Sirius star is our elder brother, spiritual sun. 8/8 considerably like the new year on the spiritual chart. So we have our physical new year when we are rotating around our sun, our father. We call this the new year of earth. The new year of completing full cycle around the Sirius star. It's called the spiritual new year, spiritual cycle. This Sirius star, known to be supporting humanity from many civilizations, been written everywhere, the elder brother of the sun, and it's the spiritual brother or spiritual father of our sun, of our earth. You have to know that those stars, they are not empty. They are consciousness, they are gate. They are not God themselves, they are gate to the energy of God or source or divine. Through them comes through us. Because we are always part of the cosmos. The more you enter your self-realization, your enlightenment state, you know that you are part of the cosmos. You are not separated. And all the cosmos, when you look at it in these eyes, you know it's flowing with unconditional love from all the direction. Thank you for listening to our word. See you next week for 8/8 Sirius Lion Gate. It's very special. It's like a new year, spiritual new year, where you put a new intention, but this intention not for earth only and achieving. It's your spiritual intention, how much you achieve your higher self, how much growth you're going to bring, what dimension you're going to connect, how many angelic realms you're going to reach and bring energy to the earth, how much enlightenment you can bring to yourself, how much unconditional love you bring to yourself and emanate to earth. With the spiritual power comes way more powerful than the earth or the physical limited powers. They are lovely, of course, we need them, but they are not the seeking of the soul. The soul seeks spiritual power and emanate it on earth and express it on earth and become a channel on earth. Thank you for listening to my word. We will start the session in a bit. If you are watching us on Facebook or Instagram, you can head to the link and join us. It's a paid session Mondays. It's an advanced energy practice. We're going to connect, go to the Solari Logos and bring unconditional love, all these, and expand diamond, golden light body. Or you can join the spiritual gym membership. We are starting right now at twice Mondays in a month for advanced practice for $55 and $77 for 2 packages on Patreon, including unconditional love sessions Wednesday, group healing, experiencing group healing in Arabic and English, and many other topics and spiritual practices on Patreon. You see the links, you can join us. to support our work, it's a small amount monthly. We have 3 packages actually. We have $22, $55, and $77, and you get a lot of variety of sessions, either Mondays, Wednesdays, or spiritual practice or spiritual talks. Love you all. See you on the other side.